Hello and welcome back to episode 7 of Deliver Us the Moon. I'm Vic and you're watching yet another Let's Play channel. So we just made it in from a little platforming outside, and now we are on our way to deeper inside the facility. Bit of a security terminal, apparently. I guess that's where people would ordinarily have arrived on the monorail so that they could have their luggage searched on their way to go and work in the reactor or the mines. It's your fault, isn't it, robot? You fix it. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Okay. A little bit of a Half-Life vibe from the desks there. That's a so-called network interface for NASE. WSA personnel log. Please enter first and last name below. Use a new line for every individual checking in and sharing the same purpose of visit, up to a maximum of 3 individuals at a time. Important name entered on first line must correspond with name of signer below. That's an odd sort of restriction. So William MacArthur and Isaac Johansson arrived together for a periodic MPT assessment. Security officer Linda Conradi signed them in. No one enters or leaves without my written permission. So this is presumably the day of the crisis. So was Isaac an accomplice? Or was he just along for the ride? Those are some ominous sounding doors, don't you think? So we got some little Roombas that are apparently still charged up 5 years later. That's pretty cool. And this must be the reactor.
Reactor capacity at 9%.
We're close now. Let's go, Alex.
Welcome to Tombo. Who are you?
Sarah. Sarah Baker. Used to be stationed at Pearson. You work here?
I used to. Name's Isaac.
Isaac. Mr. Johansson? Where's the rest? I thought everyone had...
There's no one else. Why are you here?
They're all gone? I'm here to fix the MPT.
No use. They locked the mainframe. The system's inaccessible.
I'm a software engineer. Show me. Maybe I can... What's going on?
The reactor. It's running out of fuel, but power's still building up inside. With the MPT offline, that power can't go anywhere. If it isn't stopped soon... Wait, you're a software engineer? Come with me.
Wait, hold up.
So Isaac came in with William, and he did not go out. Did he stay behind to make sure things stayed shut down? Although I still I still don't understand why the reactor needed to be shut down. Required security update. I would like a required security update, please. Doesn't seem to be available. I guess we'll hope that we already have the update, because it'd be really unfortunate if we were running around unpatched. There we go. Sorry, Rolf. Still no toilets available. Gonna have to play with some more naughty robots in a minute. Well, looks like things got a little spicy in here. Explosion, maybe? How come they got to have explosions and I don't? No, go down the stairs. Was that the purpose of that damage? Oh, come on, that wall already had a hole in it. It's hardly a security breach. Most part of the facility is in rough shape. And it's also full of dead people. Good thing there are no necromorphs afoot, because I would have to stomp on all these people, and that's tiring. Yeah. About that. Okay. It seems like we must be getting close to the end here. Can't be that far from getting zapped to death. But, more importantly, we can't be that far from catching up with Sarah. You didn't see nothing. No, leave me alone. No, I said leave me alone. Too bad I didn't bring my stasis module. Find a different way, yeah. Okay. See what we got over this way.
Mr. Johansson, wait up!
The control room's closed.
Hey!
Once we cross the corridor...
Will you listen to me?
The tremors are getting worse. If we don't do something about...
We just went past a bunch of destroyed ASEs, and what looked an awful lot like body bags. What happened?
Now's not the time.
You knew these people.
Enough! You don't know what you're talking about.
No, that's right. I don't. I don't know why the MPT shut down, and I don't know why the colony vanished overnight.
Reactor capacity at 8%.
We have to focus on the reactor.
Our people were killed here, Isaac.
It wasn't supposed to go like this. Outwards would have saved everybody.
What, by just packing up and leaving Earth? That's a terrible plan, even by MacArthur standards. Outward left us all to rot. You don't even care?
Don't you dare. I've dedicated my life to sustaining Earth, even after it killed my wife. My daughter's still down on that godforsaken rock.
Then how could you leave her behind? Does she even know? Look, there's still time to fix this. We can fix the MPT. You could be a hero.
Look around, Ms. Baker. There are no heroes here. They're gone. Now get a move on.
Well, Isaac, if there are no heroes here, then what are you doing? What's this? Okay, well, I guess we're playing the Smashy game again. So we've got to go find a heavy thing to presumably bring up on that elevator and then slide down our newly made ramp. And since the heavy thing isn't over here, what's this about? Okay, that'll be handy once we find our heavy thing. And since our heavy thing isn't over there, I guess we're gonna have to move this and go check out that other area.
Quarters online.
Oh, we gotta go run the gauntlet again. Apparently ASEs can't hear.
I didn't take you for someone who's into comics.
They remind me of home, of what we're doing this for.
Reactor capacity at 4%.
You know, my brother used to love Moon Man. He was really into these stories. He was born ill, chronically. When I joined the WSA, he thought I was giving up on him. But without the MPT's energy, there's no way the clinic could keep his treatment going. It's the only way I could help him, even if he'd hate me for it.
We try to help them. The people we love. We do what we must to keep them safe, even if they don't understand. And sometimes we're wrong. I brought my daughter, Kathy, here. She's in cryo now.
Isaac? You said your daughter lives on Earth.
That's Claire. My other daughter. We don't talk anymore. Get some sleep. We try again tomorrow.
Okay, so we got a code to a storage room, and we finally found a bathroom for poor Rolf. And we found those calculations that say that the MPT isn't enough to sustain Earth. So that looks like our heavy thing. How are we going to get in there? Oh, there's a tube. I guess that damage is convenient. Can we go this way? I want to go... Oh. Nope, not that button. I'm used to C for crouch. All right. There we go. Pretty weird that we can't see ourselves through the camera sometimes. 8662.
Reactor capacity at 3%.
We're running out of time.
There has to be something we've overlooked.
We've checked the entire system. If we don't find a way in soon, Earth's lost.
Sarah, it's a wasteland already.
Look, I know. We messed up. For centuries. But the MPT can buy us the time we need to make it right again.
I'd like to believe that.
We all believe it, Isaac. That's why the WSA exists. Or whatever's left of it now. What do we tell the people back on Earth?
It wasn't supposed to be like this. MacArthur ordered everybody to load the helium in monorails and evacuate. Said the reactor was dangerous.
And people followed him?
They followed orders, but some didn't trust him. They resisted. It escalated. There was fighting. He even crashed a monorail.
What about the ASEs?
MacArthur weaponized them. He could overload their safety limiters.
But why? Why would he turn them on our own?
He's a practical man. Never forget this about William MacArthur. He won't bat an eye so long as he thinks he acts for the greater good. So that's what we'll tell them back on Earth. Our colleagues gave their lives for the greater good. Whatever that is.
And how about the people of Earth? Are they suffering and dying for the greater good? The greater good apparently being the tiny fraction of humanity that participated in Outward. How about Sarah's chronically ill brother, who is doubtless long dead because Sarah failed. I wonder if it's just a cultural thing, but it does seem to me that frequently villains in Western stories are willing to and able to hide their actions behind that idea of the greater good. Seems like really the only time that we find the greater good to be an acceptable motive is in the case of self-sacrifice, not the sacrifice of others. Smile like this is a joke. They're monitoring us through ASEs somehow. You see the numbers? MCA said reactors farting, but all data looks fine. Failing, maybe. Farting would have been better. Mistake, or did he lie? He lied. People need to know. Use the intercom. Smile again. MCA will kill us. He won't go that far, and we have no choice. You heard them. We can't abandon the MPT. Can't abandon Earth. We have to do something. Grab that mic. So we had some people that were standing up and resisting. I doubt they made it.
Reactor capacity at 1%.
We have to get in now!
I'm out of options. I've tried everything I know.
Think! It's about to overload!
Wait, didn't you say MacArthur overloaded safety limiters?
Why are you talking about
Alex, isolate encryption sequence 17B on the grid.
Reactor capacity at 0.5%.
Got it! We're in! Now what?
There's an emergency shutdown!
Reactor deactivating.
It worked! The reactor's stabilizing!
We're not done yet. The reactor hasn't been able to send the energy anywhere, so...
PT overloading. Relief pressure immediately.
The reserves are about to burst. We have to release the energy.
How?
A temporary transmission should send the...
It's quiet. Finally. The reactor. Is it safe?
It is. But the force has moved the MPT dish off its alignment.
How bad is it? Can we realign it?
The controls are up in the tower. But let's see if there's any helium left first.
Spoiler alert, there's no helium left. No outgoing signal, we know that already. MPT reserves close to overload. Target not found. Adjust alignment in MPT command. Helium-3 required. Okay, so we get some more helium from storage, and we realign the antenna. And we don't unplug this. Well, Sarah, I didn't want to unplug it, but now I do. Think there are going to be any mancubi in there? How many people were on this facility? So in one of those recent recordings, Isaac said that his daughter was in cryo. Was it the previous crisis related to capturing the cryo systems in preparation for this moment? Or rather, for that moment 5 years ago? Water. That's not great. outward. Phase 1, evacuation. East and west units cover the east and west sides of the Tombow facility, respectively. Phase 1 is split up into 6 steps. 1. A malfunction has occurred in the reactor. Round Tombow employees in your area. Resistance may be met with force only if absolutely necessary. 2. West unit assembles employees to helium-3 storage to load all remaining canisters into designated monorails. When ready, wait for East unit. 3. East unit leads employees to crew quarters to have them clear it out. Limit personal items to a minimum. Only essential supplies are allowed on the arcs. When ready, move to West unit. 4. Board the employees onto the monorails. East unit escorts them to Copernicus Moon Hub. 5. West unit splits up into evacuation crews 1 and 2. Crews 1 and 2 escort helium-3 to Copernicus Moon Hub and extract Copernicus outpost and ride-hold station personnel. 6. Phase 2 begins approximately 3 hours after Tombow employees arrive in Copernicus Moon Hub upon MacArthur's order. So, the vehicles, which we assume are in those gold domes, are arcs. And here we are standing in a flood. Good thing spacesuits are waterproof. What's this? Is it anything? That's a zappy boy. I hope he doesn't wake up. Why can't I interact with that? With humanity's survival at stake, MacArthur left nothing to chance. Having secured a back door in ASE units, he kept a watchful eye on WSA colonists from his observation center. When riots broke out in Tombow, MacArthur used the same back door to overload safety limiters and turn the ASE units on their unsuspecting owners. So this is freaking spy center. Very cool. Are these? Recordings? Why is it glowing? I want it. Lunar Colonist Dossier Sarah Baker. Professional background software engineering, function lead engineer. Stationed at Pearson Space Station, colonist since 2048. Psychological profile. Strong sense of duty, intelligent, inventive, determined, altruistic disposition. Notes: insubordinate, performs reverse engineering on ASEs, can potentially compromise outward. Yeah, sounds like a bit of an inconvenience, doesn't she? Check the storage area for helium-3. Well, this doesn't appear to be a storage area, does it? So where do we go? Helium storage. What the heck? Can't go that way. Have to go this way. So we go in here. And then this door doesn't open. So we gotta go this way. And then this door doesn't open. So we gotta go this way. So we gotta go this way. And then this door doesn't open. So we gotta go this way. So we gotta go this way. And then this door doesn't open. So we gotta go this way. So we gotta go this way. And then this door doesn't open. So we gotta go this way. So we gotta go this way. And then this door doesn't open. So we gotta go this way. So we gotta go this way. And then this door doesn't open. So we gotta go this way. So we gotta go this way. And then this door doesn't open. So we gotta go this way. So we gotta go this way. And then this door doesn't open. So we gotta go this way. So we gotta go this way. And then this door doesn't open. So we gotta go this way. So we gotta go this way. And then this door doesn't open. So we gotta go this way. So we gotta go this way. And then this door doesn't open. So we gotta go this way. So we gotta go this way. And then this door doesn't open. So we gotta go this way. So we gotta go this way. And then this door doesn't open. So we gotta go this way. So we gotta go this way. And then this door doesn't open. So we gotta go this way. So we go Oh, probably right in the center there. Yep, here we go.
What a waste of water. People would kill for this on Earth.
It's coolant. Water used for cooling the reactor. Some of the pipes must have burst.
You think MacArthur left any helium?
He wouldn't be so careless. But we should check, just to be sure. Go ahead, I'll join you in just a moment.
Wait, where are you going?
I'll assess the damage further on, see if the cooling is still operational. I'll be right back.
A likely story. I don't trust Isaac. Something's off. With the amount of moon rock we're putting in, we should be outputting a lot more helium-3 than what's listed on our charts. It's as if some of the helium is never registered. But that's against every protocol I can think of. Why would the Lunar Council sanction this? I'll admit the numbers are off, but let's not jump to conclusions. Dr. Johansson would never allow anything to jeopardize the MPT's energy signal. He's too committed to Earth. Still has family living down there, just like most of us. I'm sure it's some kind of mistake. And yet, we saw those calculations on the dry board, and they were his calculations. And we've heard him say what he said to Sarah. Something isn't adding up. MPT battery capacity is limited when full. Do not activate reactor. System emits excess energy violently. Is that the reason it's shut off? Is there even more water in there? Ooh. Alright, well that was the saving icon, and we are out of time for today, so that'll be it for episode 7 of Deliver Us the Moon. Come see us tomorrow for more Breath of the Wild, and we'll get back to some Deliver Us the Moon next week. Talk to you soon.